Peace to everyone. For centuries, the question of a physical temple has been central to many faiths, a place consecrated, set apart, where humanity could meet the divine. Yet, imagine a conversation that shifted this understanding forever. A conversation by a well in ancient Samaria, between Jesus and a woman whose life was about to be profoundly transformed. The woman, in her earnest search for truth, asked Jesus about the proper place of worship. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, and you Jews say that in Jerusalem is the place where people ought to worship. A timeless debate, rooted in history and tradition. And Jesus' reply? It echoes through the ages, redefining worship not by geography, but by spirit. He said, "Woman, believe me, the hour is coming when neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem will you worship the Father. But the hour is coming, and is now here, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth, for the Father is seeking such people to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth." What does this revolutionary declaration mean for us today? Jesus wasn't abolishing worship, but elevating it. He was moving it from the physical to the profound, from the external to the internal. No longer would a specific building, a particular mountain, or even a sacred city be the sole conduit to God. The era of geographical limitations was drawing to a close. This scripture signifies the universal accessibility of God. No longer exclusive to a select group or location, God becomes accessible to all who sincerely seek him. It underscores the intimate, personal relationship available to every individual. The third temple isn't a structure of stone and mortar. It is the human heart, renewed and dedicated to God. Jesus reveals God as spirit, not confined by physical dimensions, therefore not needing a physical house. Our worship, then, must reflect his nature. It must be spiritual from the depths of our being, and truthful, authentic, sincere, aligning our lives with his will. This passage liberates us from the burden of ritualistic performance for its own sake. It calls us to a deeper engagement with God. It implies that true worship isn't just an act we perform on a certain day in a certain place, but a lifestyle we embody. Every moment, every action can be an act of worship when done in spirit and truth. Therefore, the question of a third temple in the traditional sense becomes secondary. The spiritual need has been met, not by a future construction, but by a present reality ushered in by Christ. He opened the way for each of us to become a temple, a dwelling place for the divine Spirit. So, as we reflect on John 4:19-24, let us embrace this profound truth. God is seeking you to worship him in spirit and truth. The temple is within, and in that sacred space, we meet him. Thank you for watching. It is all about Jesus.